Hello and welcome to another Bus Simulator 21 video. Next stop has been out for a few days now, so this is the first look at it. And we're gonna drive this e-Citaro on the tram tracks. So this is new, and this is the old part of the map in Angel Shores. So eventually there will be trams here. And actually I'm hoping to see a tram, and if I do, I'll jump out and I'll try to get on and see if we can ride it, because I've seen some videos of people riding the trams. I know we cannot drive them at this point. We will eventually be able to drive them though in a future
My cat
DLC.
kept me up all night.
Time to get rid of that cat, I guess. So I've had a lot of problems with the game so far. At first I had lots of problems with the steering. It took me forever to kind of set it up. It is working now, but I think there was actually
Drone swarm, you say?
game afterwards. So this is what's going on now. What? Oh. So basically the game crashed on me several times already. I am trying a different bus now just to see if the bus is the reason. But yeah, what happens is it just kicks me out of the game. It's like a message pops up saying something about video memory, not having enough of it, I guess. This bus looks pretty good in its original colors. This is why I actually didn't change anything. But anyways, I did try to reduce the graphics, like everything I could find in settings, just so, I mean, it's not using so much video memory, but the game still crashes. So this is why I'm now trying a different bus. Hopefully this one works. But to be honest with you, the Angel Shores map has been crashing on me since they began working on this map extension, and this is why I was actually playing on the other maps since I found it. So far so good, but there has been no trams inside. I didn't see any. Up until now. Is this guy going to come across? No. Okay, good. So I even walked around quite a bit in this area here, and I did not see any trams, unfortunately. So it seems that we only have the rails and no trams at this point, at least on Xbox One. Maybe other consoles like New Gen or maybe PC has them. I don't know. I have seen videos with the trams. I don't know how I can find them in the game. Here on Xbox One, I don't see any trams. So a little bit disappointed about that. I really wanted to get some footage with a tram. I wanted to see the trams. I wanted to like get on one of them, just to get a feeling of it. But yeah, I guess I'm not gonna be able to do that. At least this is going a little further than before, I think. And hopefully I get to finish this route. Oh no, not again, no. Okay, so I wasn't able to do anything with that route, but here we are with my favorite bus, and we're gonna drive in the rural area, basically the new map. I figured out that I can actually do that, and this route that I'm gonna start here only has 4 stops. I'm thinking that this is why the game allows me to finish the whole thing. I'm really hoping that this is going to work. But yeah, the game is really wonky, crashes all the time, and actually at the very beginning I even had problems unlocking the new map. Like I could see it, but it wouldn't let me get in there. And here's what I'm talking about. You can clearly see the new section of the map extension. I couldn't see any of the bus stops, so I could not create any routes, and I also could not access the new map, it was still locked. And in the main menu of the game, it said that I own the map extensions, so there was no install button or anything there. I was under the impression it was already installed, but apparently not. It wasn't. I actually had to search for the map extension in the store, Xbox store, and from there, once you find the map extension, it would still say own. So for some time I was thinking like, yeah, I have that, right? Well, no. When I click on it, and finally at this point you can see a install button. And it installed very quickly, but it was a pain. It's hard to see with this bus when if traffic is coming, especially in these traffic circles. But yeah, it's good to have the left signal inside the traffic circle and then remove it after every exit. I think I've talked about this in previous videos several times already. But yeah, it was real pain to figure out how to install the map extension. And yes, it is free DLC, but you still had to install it. And we got a red light. At least the game is not crashing, that's the good part. Oh, that's one of the new vehicles here, the trucks with lumber. That's pretty cool. I mean, it's nice to see new vehicles. Be better if I could see the trams, but I guess not. So turning right here, I actually crashed a bus once here after the map extension before I could install it. The new map was starting here, and I was thinking maybe I could drive through it. No, it wouldn't let me. So it's nice to be able to drive here. I think we need some lights. High beams, this is. You always need your high beams in the tunnel. And I'm really liking this part of the map. And actually, I've driven this route before. So this is how I know that the game doesn't crash when I drive here. Again, I'm thinking it is because there are only 4 stops in this route. Might be wrong, but this is my theory right now, that the game doesn't crash if you have shorter routes. Another new thing with this map extension is that the times that you spend at a stop is a lot less. Not sure why they did that. I do see a lot of people complaining about it because they liked checking tickets on every stop. I used to do that before as well, but I didn't like doing it. I did it because otherwise I was going way too early. But yeah, I kind of like it right now. Is that 30? Is that 30? Right? This was a European style speed limit sign that said 30 on it. I'm not sure if this is kilometers or miles, but it doesn't say that I'm speeding right now, so it's probably miles. Well, I'm over 50 right now, so that's definitely not regular miles, maybe nautical miles or something. But I'm happy to see at least some speed limit signs on this map. Before we didn't have any. You just had to guess the speed limit by looking like how fast you're going and when it turns red. It'd be nice to have the speed limit signs, and it'd be nice if they're actually the American style. It would be more realistic. But anyways, back to the timetables and stuff. As you can see, I'm trying to drive faster just to be sure that I catch up. Oh, another one of those trucks. They're pretty cool. But yeah, I like the fact that I don't have to get up and look for tickets just to spend some time while at the bus stop. I mean, drivers usually don't deal with that. They don't get off their seat and start checking tickets. In some countries, North America, okay, there's nobody else. I think I can go now. everybody's turning right. Anyways, no signals. But yeah, in North America, usually people get on the bus from the front door and they show their tickets as they're getting on. Otherwise, in many European countries, it's not driver's responsibility to check tickets. There are conductors that go around, get on the bus at some point, and check tickets. So I like to just drive. I don't want to deal with selling tickets. I don't want to deal with checking for tickets. So for me, this is really nice. And I did see people complaining about this on Facebook, but you cannot time to the timetables, and this way you have the time to wait at the bus stop. So you have control over this, so you can fix it to your liking right now. Before, I had no choice. Like, I had to sit and wait at a bus stop because otherwise I was going to be too early. And let's talk about this area of the map. It's absolutely stunning. It looks very much like Northern California or even Oregon. Is there any traffic coming? No, I'm not even sure if this is considered a left turn or going straight. But yeah, those little towns look amazing, and it very much reminds me again of Northern California or Oregon. Gotta give credits where it's due, and yeah, this is an amazing extension. The map looks awesome. It's just that the game is crashing so badly and probably was released a little too early. Okay, this thing here is another problem. Before, I was able to hit B and just exit right out of here. But if I do that right now, the sound that is going on right now will never stop. It only stops when I exit the game. It will continue going on while I'm driving. There will be other sounds, but this sound is going on. So I have to wait for this entire table here to finish whatever it's doing and then hit B right after that. But anyways, as you can see, I'm pretty much on time, so we can leave. One more stop to go. And I'm actually going to drive all the way back to Greenwood, so we're going to be able to see most of the freeway, the new freeway as well, so this is good. Oh, come on, man, like these people really like to turn right in front of you. But yeah, for now we still have a little more rural California scenery here to go through. Yes, we are in a hurry. Why are you asking? The speed limit here seems to be around 50 miles an hour, I think, which kind of checks out. Most of rural California is either 50 or 55. But that doesn't mean I have to follow the speed limit, and it looks like traffic doesn't follow the speed limit either. Oh, the Beethoven joke.
Last stop. Please leave the bus.
Alfonso seems to be busy.
Could you lower the ramp? I'd like to get off.
4 stars only? I guess I was speeding a lot. Oh, and by the way, I did remove the animals, so this is why you might not see animals crossing my path. Like, I pretty much removed all events just because I want to drive only and not worry about stuff like that. And there's a lot of people here, come on.
Greenwood Fields.
So yeah, just going back to Greenwood right now, and we're gonna join the freeway fairly shortly here. I think there is one more town that we have to go through before that. But I didn't select any stops on there. There is, I think this is the town coming up here. The reason why I didn't select any stops is one, I didn't have to. It would still take me through. It's telling me to go straight, but I'm gonna turn left here. It seems like a bypass, kind of. Not really a bypass because we're still driving through the city, but it seems better on the outskirts here. And this looks like a dam there. It's probably a lake, not part of the ocean. But yeah, and two, most importantly, I think the reason why the game crashes is because, is this a right turn or going straight here? Not sure. Anyways, high beams in the tunnel because that's how it's supposed to be done. So yeah, the game doesn't seem to crash on routes with smaller number of stops. I guess that's the right way to say it, because before I was saying like shorter routes. This route is not really short. It basically goes around the entire map, but it is only 4 stops. So I'm thinking this is why it's not crashing. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah. High beams do make a difference here. There's a lot of people who are on these tunnels. High beams again. And here we're coming up on the freeway. Okay, so I figured that cars coming from the right here have the right of way. I crashed once, so better look. And the other thing, the merge is incredibly short here. You're hoping for the best, I guess. Now, I guess stop and look. And I'm actually looking at the mirrors of the outside of the bus because they're the left mirror on top on this model bus is just like horrible. You can barely see anything. It just shows you your own bus. It doesn't really show you traffic coming up. But anyways, yeah, merge lanes in the US, I notice in many cases are pretty short, so it kind of checks out, but this one is way too short. I don't think I saw any that were that short. But yeah, this is the new freeway. Here we have trees growing right out of the asphalt. Okay, now it looks better. You can see the grass, so that's good. Speed limit here is 70 miles an hour, which checks out. That's speed limit in California on freeways. Outside of cities, in cities it can be 65. But yeah, so it is fairly realistic, I guess. And this is the old section now. So again, the game is now not crashing, so pretty good. I really like the new section of the map. I wish the game didn't crash and I could see the trams. But I know that they will eventually fix this game. I know that it will work. I have full confidence that this will happen, and it will take a little bit of time, unfortunately. Now, I just wanted to say is that I am going to do all the missions, and I'll record videos. I'll put them up in the walkthrough series, but I might have to wait until the game is a little bit more stable. I'm also a little bit busy right now. I will put out a video of Truck Driver, though. Truck Driver Heading North is coming out, I think, on June 8th, so that's, I'm gonna put out a video about that, and I will do a walkthrough video of the new missions in there as well. But we are arriving at Greenwood here, and I think I am going to end the video here. Thank you very much for spending the time, and no traffic coming, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.